Dating back to Neolithic times, men have always quenched their deepest thirst with a rich brew. Jessie Cantrell will go straight to the cask to find out why a pint of this fermented nectar is the lifeblood of men.
I'm here at the Ommegang Belgium Beer Festival. Now, it's no secret that men consume more beer than any other alcoholic beverage on the planet. And now I'm about to meet the men that make it. Come on. Every year, Ommegang's world-famous New York brewery hosts 50 more breweries and over 2,500 beer fans in a weekend celebration of the sacred union between barley and hops.
Welcome to Ommegang.
This is where it all starts.
This is where it all starts. This is known as the mill house. So we keep all our hops, all our spices, all our grain. It's not the best job ever. I drink beer all day. I make it.
How long does it take from start to finish?
It's 5 to 6 weeks.
5 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm going to think about that next time I have an Ommegang. You could throw it like the biggest kegger of all time here, which you kind of are today.
Kind of are.
Why do you love beer?
Well, as a brewer, it's a great expression of like creativity and artistry, but also technical, like scientific sort of mind.
Every tent you see around here is a brewery or somebody who is really into brewing. There's so many options of beers you can make with so many different ingredients and, fruits, vegetables, spices, whatnot.
If you have your can of beer, you're probably not a beer fanatic, but if you have a stemmed glass, then it's probably...
Tiny goblet?
Easy to say, or a chalice or something.
Are you tenting it?
Yes, we are tenting. Drink as much as you want, sleep over, pack it up in the morning, get home safe. So it's...
Bring some Alka-Seltzer.
Exactly.
What's more important, the perfect woman or the perfect beer?
Both.
You had to think about it.
Yeah.
So, did you guys get lost on your way to the Abbey?
No. We're here all the time.
You're drunk monks.
We're doing the work of the master here. Work of the master.
When you drink a good beer, you can't help but think God must have been involved in that, right?
Of course.
What does it take to make the perfect beer?
Inspiration, patience, ability to control the things you can control and get out of the way of the things that the beer can do for you.
It's an art based on science. There's so many things you can do. There's millions of combinations, and whatever you do, you can put your own kind of twist on it.
I mean, worst case scenario, you get some sort of infection, like a wild yeast.
Beer can get a yeast infection.
Yeah, exactly.
All this beer talk was making me thirsty. So, I got Scott to set me up with a personalized beer tasting. And, like most beer-loving men, he took it very seriously.
So what we have here is Sith and Sickle.
This is
new
the
harvest
new
beer.
Ommegang beer, people. How many people have tasted this at this point?
7.
Are you serious?
Yep. And you're one of them.
Oh, this is so awesome.
Cheers.
Here we go.
So what do you think?
I'm not... It's
Really
like
good.
creamy.
Yep. Yeah, we added lactose to that during the boil. One of the big things is pairing our beers with food. A lot of people think wine and food.
Right.
But now people are starting to realize beer is better.
I'm going to name some foods. I want you to tell me what you would pair with. Hamburger.
Lager,
Hot dog.
porter.
Cheesecake.
Actually, I'd go with the Rare Boss. Oh my God, Rare Boss. That's not that light and crisp, but that would go good with cheesecake.
Split pea soup.
Yeah, water.
Does the color of the bottle affect the beer?
It does. If you had a green bottle or a clear bottle, it'll make your beer skunky. Brown bottles kind of keeps a little bit more light out.
So why do people even have green and clear bottles?
Cheaper.
It's a little foamy.
You want the foam because it creates a layer of CO2 that holds in all the aromatics as well as the flavors.
So when people try to have no foam, that's kind of not the way to go.
Nope.
What are some tips on the perfect beer pour?
The right tilt of the glass, I guess. And a lot of the glasses these days have that little line. You want your beer to be at the line, and then the rest of the room in the glass is for your head.
I tried to make my own beer once. It was disgusting.
It was disgusting.
What do you think I probably did wrong?
You didn't sanitize.
I sanitized. Oh my God,
how clean was
fully,
everything?
it was clean.
Was it?
Yes.
Or it could have been old yeast.
All right, well, tip learned. Well, I love beer, and I thoroughly enjoyed this brewery. But I think I'll stick to letting these guys make the sauce, and I'll just drink it. Be sure to tune in next week for another intriguing episode of The Mystery of Men. I had no idea that monks were this fun.
Oh, yeah. Monks have the best fun. That's all we got to do. And the cool part is we expect nothing at the end of the day.
Does your man consider himself a brew aficionado? Spend a few happy hours at Ballpark's Facebook page enjoying more great moments in guy time. Men, easier fed than understood.